Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mom Can I Have Another $1? We're getting screamed at by Initial D. And look at that. In 30 years, the art has not improved.
Nope.
I
Why
like
would they
that his
improve it?
t-shirt seems to bear the phrase strange on it, and his face is highly preternatural.
All right, whatever. Fuck it. I'll just pick the Toyota
Oh,
car.
great. We're going to have to censor out all these brand names, Kyle. We can't have Toyota and Nissan suing us at the same time.
No. Here's the
Hell,
thing.
I can't even get sued by Toyota at this point.
Keith, here's the thing. We're just going to talk a lot of shit to where Toyota has to pay us money, or else we're never going to stop talking shit about them. Huh?
Toyota's the only thing I can
No.
afford, Kyle. Maybe someday in the future, so I can't be on their fuck list.
I don't know.
You're taking the Dan Harmon approach.
Damn it. How did you know? Did I already talk about
Because
this?
you've talked about this before.
No.
Uh,
Wait, hold on. We shouldn't talk about Dan Harmon because I actually like him, and I just discovered that Keith accidentally killed Alex Trebek. So we cannot talk about any more people.
what?
Yeah.
Killed Alex Trebek.
Oh, you said me, my name. I thought he killed Alex Trebek in reference to Dan Harmon. I'm like,
Dan Harmon
wow, I
killed
gotta get a
Alex
Twitter
Trebek.
account. I'm missing all kinds of fun shit. But
Yeah. Well, yeah. Alex Trebek is only the most recent in the what will surely be a storied road of corpses
Yeah.
in our show's history because we already killed Regis Philbin.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know
I mean,
if it's-
there was a weird coincidence that we were reviewing the Silent Hill footage, and I brought up Alex Trebek for some reason. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, whoops.
I don't know if it's
Well,
specifically game show hosts that we kill or like.
I'm
Well, I
willing to
think
roll
we
the dice
also
on
talked
Dan
about
Harmon.
him. Maybe if we didn't talk about him on air, then we talked about him between episodes at one point. So that's probably what did it.
Oh, we
For the episode that has yet to come out yet.
But like, no,
we
here's the
certainly
problem.
talk
Here's the
about
problem.
him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm causing the death or if it's just like a quantum entanglement type of principle where the second I come up with a funny joke about you, that's like the bell tolling for thee, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
or it could be the fact that our humor glands are somehow tapped into the names of the dying. Kind of like there's that whole concept of like the spider that like taps on the wall or something in the house of a dying person. It's
Right.
like that, except it's whatever part of our brain makes up jokes.
Are you talking about that interactive flash comic on YouTube where all of the guys' bug infestations are represented by sexy ladies?
What?
No,
Fuck.
no, I was mostly only recalling the one detail that comes to mind about some short story we had to read in high school. But
Charlotte's Web? I don't remember the detail
I will,
in that
I
story.
will just say close enough.
Did
like-
Charlotte's
Charlotte,
Web portend imminent doom with a rap tapping?
Was Charlotte I think they called it a Death Watch spider?
A
Death
fuckable
Watch
spider.
spider.
As Keith would probably call it.
Oh, how about a Charlotte's Web, but she's a sexy cartoon lady. Everything else is the same though. And
Dancing around suggestively, but in her wake she leaves behind the phrase "some pig."
that sounds like something that would naturally end up on my recommended list without me knowing about it beforehand.
It sounds like something that somebody has commissioned some poor comic artist to do,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and
Well-
they had no choice because they couldn't pay rent otherwise.
No,
God
that's
damn it.
Have a string
Nick.
of
Yeah,
perverts.
the only problem I have with that is you're making it sound like a comic artist to be reluctant in some way. I'd be like, no. That's something that they put on their personal like Instagram or whatever, and then it comes up 10 years into their actual career, and everyone gets mad at them.
No, I'm sure you've seen plenty of times little stories where people talk about the commissions that they've taken and they can't turn them down because
Yeah.
that's kind of their only way to make money. in
I've
certain,
been the
points in their
palm
life.
greaser on some of those situations. I've been the guy that said, "Hey, will you draw this? I have money," and they're like, "I suppose so."
Are you that fucked up Wonder Bread guy?
I wish I didn't know you were talking about.
Isn't that the guy who?
I'm sure everyone who's learned of it wishes they didn't know.
Speaking of SEO, all of a sudden I'm getting flooded with recommendations for clips with some variations of the title, "Mr. Krabs dies of a ketamine overdose" or something like that. and I
Yeah.
did not understand what was going on. Well, we just now, like a moment ago, found out that someone made like a fan game called that, and there's just a ton of videos about it. But for a while, I was just enjoying the sheer sense of discovery of kind of being there, not knowing what was going on. You know,
That is that's a very special sensation of having something that, is a real thing be complete nonsense to you and be ubiquitous in some capacity.
Oh yeah, I mean,
for an amount of time.
I'm 2 centuries too late to have discovered a new continent or encountered a new people for the first time, but I can be flummoxed by 3D Mr. Krabs running around collecting bottles of ketamine and being like, what is this? And why does it keep... If it happened once, I would just write it off as some guy made this in Source or whatever, but it came up like 400 times in the span of a week. I'm like, is this a trending thing? What
is this a joke?
Is this real? Is any of this actually on YouTube, or am I just seeing it?
Popular American humor. Innocent children's cartoon dies of animal tranquilizer overdose.
To Queen.
To the sound of Queen. It's Fear and Loathing in Bikini Bottom.
Oh God.
It's more like the Rum Diary in Bikini Bottom.
SpongeBob, when White Rabbit peaks, you gotta throw the radio in, boy.
More like SpongeBob opens the door and Pearl's there after they left her on some island while she was tripping out. It was highly implied that she was gang raped.
Oh, jeez.
By
I thought I
Nazis.
wasn't allowed to tell any jokes anymore.
You're not! You're still on joke arrest. I am not on joke arrest. Do you see how it works?
Yeah, but then you made it...
Also, you're on double joke arrest because you're playing the game and you never pay any attention to what's going on around you when you're playing.
Kyle, how come you're not surpassing this guy?
I can't because it's like the
You're
game
in a
is...
Toyota! The highest quality vehicle available. This episode was paid for by Toyota. What are you racing
Look how
against?
quickly he came back around the corner.
I know, it's like the game does not want me to win. It's like, no.
He's using that air tunnel trick from
You haven't
Daytona,
put
USA.
in 300,000 yen yet. You cannot stop.
Yeah, we haven't squeezed a week's wage out of you so far.
Hey,
Oh, fuck you. You kidding
Kyle,
me?
I'm disappointed. You said this game would have menus. I hardly saw any.
You were not paying any attention then. There was at least
That's
2
good.
minutes of
And
menus.
And we never saw the return of
Fuck. You go
Aaron
after?
anime
Yeah.
Aaron Hansen.
Although these guys do have a Attack on Titan kind of vibe to them. Not the people, I mean the Titans. Especially the guy on the right.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy on the right looks very...
Yeah, I could definitely see that thing lumbering right over this hill that you're heading toward and picking up one of the cars.
Except, yeah, I was about to say they don't eat people. This is a sub-breed that only eats Toyotas.
He's just shoving it into his mouth hole.
Yeah. Then there's like a big gorilla one that hoots and throws a fucking Honda Civic at them. And he's hardly been changed at all.
Somewhere in the woods, they find a pile of Toyotas mashed together and covered in goo like an enormous owl's pellet.
And some blowjob with a YouTube account and like aftermarket shock absorbers just hunches over and vomits.
Speaking of assholes with social media regarding their cars, I've seen
Jesus.
an unusual confluence of redneck dipshits in big trucks with their Instagram handles emblazoned on their window with a custom sticker.
That's
and
new.
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
that's
I expect
unusual.
the like pickup truck mod crowd would probably be into Twitch if anything. Instagram's like the last website I would expect them to care about.
Yeah,
Why
they're
Twitch?
Because it's a
but
bullshit website for bullshit men.
yeah, fair. But yeah, it's bizarre because they're not like modified trucks. There's nothing special about them, and
Yeah.
a lot of them have been kind of just really dirty.
Do they put those smokestacks on them to be dicks? That kind of thing?
You know what? I've seen plenty of those around, but I don't think those are the offenders that I'm speaking of now. Oddly enough.
Smokestacks or Instagram? Which is the deeper ignominy?
Right. Well, if your smokestack smudges out your Instagram handle on your window, then nobody can read it and follow you
doing us a
for
favor.
whatever reason. Yeah,
Well.
exactly. Taking yourself out of the race.
Kyle, why did you just buy a new solenoid and a new clutch cable? What the hell's going on around here?
I don't know.
Shouldn't you make your car faster in some way?
Well, I didn't buy the brake pads at least, so be happy about that.
Why wouldn't you buy
That
the
was the
brake
only
pads?
other
Maybe that's
option.
what you're missing.
Brake pads?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I need brake
So you can
pads?
slow down and take turns.
Maybe that was the option to take your brake pads off so that you would go faster.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You got to throw some ballast. We're too heavy.
No, this
Find
is a
something to
Japanese
get rid
racing
of.
game, so it's all
The
about them
brake
drifts.
pads.
That'd be awesome in the middle of one of these races if you saw a passenger seat get thrown out the door.
Right.
As I understand it, the claim to fame of Initial D is that he can drift around corners without spilling his coffee. So maybe you need like a bevel level for your coffee cup, and that'll enhance your
Some sort of gyroscopic seating.
So this was based on an anime originally, right?
It's a manga, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Kyle, everything is originally a manga. Almost nothing starts out as an anime except for Foolie Cooley and Cowboy Bebop, and we all know what happened to them, huh?
The most successful animes of all time. Oh Jesus! Are you kidding me?
All roads lead to manga.
All roads begin with manga. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single manga.
Yeah, you know, Nick, I'm noticing like the art as well, and like, yeah, they definitely have not tried. Like, how did they make 8 of these?
Yeah, it's something that was just pulled out of some kid's Trapper Keeper in middle school.
Kyle, fellas, it's one thing if you're going to try to bring the wrath of Toyota down on us, but now you're trying to bring down the wrath of Initial D fans. What did Initial D ever do to you?
Existed.
Kyle, Initial D. I mean, I don't know anything about it except that coffee thing and the fact that Eurobeat, but I mean, you know, some guy drew his little heart out, comics about driving fast, and made $2 quadrillion off of it, and I have maximum respect for it. See, Kyle, if you got those brake pads, you'd be drifting better, and you wouldn't, you know, I don't think your starter
drift using
solenoid
your
was the
fucking
problem,
brake pads,
unless you
use
weren't
the
starting up.
emergency.
Kyle, trust me, I know how to diagnose electrical issues except for the one that I can't fix.
Except for the one that you need
Well, no,
desperately
you
to fix your
diagnosed
bike.
it. You know that you have it.
Well, yeah, I
That's-
guess
so
strictly
that's pretty good.
true. I guess so. I suppose. I can accurately figure out exactly how fucked I am.
I mean, most doctors' job is not to like fix your injury or your whatever. They come
Yeah.
out and say, "Looks like you broke your arm," and then they get a surgeon to
Refer
fucking
you to
fix it.
somebody else who's
Yeah.
on your insurance
You are-
that costs 10 times
You're
more.
fucked in this specific way.
It looks like you have
That'll be
cancer.
$80,000, please.
Yeah. Their job is to figure out how to make your box of Band-Aids cost $85.
Yeah.
Looks
like,
like
whoa.
you're not getting that Elgato this month, eh, bitch? And then he kisses you right on the face.
He's like, "Oh, looks like you are insured, huh? So that'll be $80,000."
So instead, that's only $75 for the box of Band-Aids.
Actually, since your insurance is covering it, it'll be $1 million. And then their highly paid team of fuckers will try to negotiate it down to a more reasonable $3,000. Oh, God.
You've paid a quarter of your paycheck every time in order to keep this insurance up? Well, you still haven't hit your deductible, so sorry, bitch.
See ya, sucker.
America.
Looks like that Twitch career ain't working out so hot after all, eh? The irony
He
is you
pulls a
got
lever
those
behind
hemorrhoids
his
from
desk.
playing Twitch.
He pulls a lever behind his desk and a bucket of Nickelodeon slime just plops right on your head.
Like just a solid mass. It's not even like still.
Oh, yeah, it's dry from sitting up
Yeah,
there for
he's been
so
waiting
long.
years.
I mean,
Yeah, it has the consistency of like caulking
Yeah.
that has cured, so it hits and just the full weight hits and kind of kinks your neck a little bit as it bounces comedically across the room.
He's like, "Oh, looks like you got a neck injury as well. That'll be another $100,000."
or like, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it fixes you. It's like, oh, that took the pain out of my side. Thanks, Doc. And then he hands you a Nickelodeon blimp and sends you on the way with a pat on the ass.
He hands you a Kid's Choice Award.
You
Doctor
realize
is
that
Rosie
the
O'Donnell.
pain you had is gone because now you're paralyzed from the waist down.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, that's probably good enough. All right.
Yeah.